YouTube fans, DraftKings fans, people that want to win money fans, week 9 of the NFL, we are back. Let's get right into today's video. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. If you wouldn't mind dropping a comment, hero spells, hearts, W's in the comment, appreciate that. Everybody, welcome back to the channel, week 9 of the NFL. Let's get right into today's video. Before we get into today's video, we do have a word from our partners, Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that gives you no jitters, crash, or angst like other energy drinks. Dubby was founded in 2021 and ever since then has gained a large growing of gamers, streamers, and content creators. A serving of Dubby contains vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. It does not contain any sugar, maltodextrin filter, artificial colors, dyes, secret formulas, hidden ingredients, and it's also gluten-free. All flavors are unique and custom and made by Dubby. Each drink comes out to about $1 per serving, so that's far less than your standard Starbucks or other caffeinated beverages. And it's made in the United States. I also use the hydration formula at the gym so I can stay focused, stay hydrated, and get a good pump in at the gym. Use the link in the description of this video, code VEG, that's V-E-G, VEG, for 10% off your order at the checkout line. Once again, that's code VEG, V-E-G, at the checkout line to get 10% off everything Dubby. A quick recap from Sunday night, Monday night. Sunday night, I hit 243rd out of 129,000 people. That is very good for these lineups. Monday night did the exact same thing, taking first out of 349 people. If you don't think that's good, you are delusional. We're rolling right into Thursday night, skipping over to Sunday. Let's get into Sunday's picks. Hopefully we keep this win streak rolling to get you guys the best picks possible and make sure that we can give you the best possible value players for your lineups. Starting with the quarterback position here this week, I got Kyler Murray going up against the Seattle Seahawks. Screams bounce back game. Seattle is on another hot streak. Arizona really needs to come back after the week 8 loss to Minnesota in Minnesota. Kyler Murray has really been on a good run here with his fantasy points as far as I'm concerned. He has DeAndre Hopkins back. He's getting over 11 targets a game. D-Hop also makes my lineup at wide receiver 1, but nonetheless, Kyler Murray throwing him the ball in a bounce back game, maybe a rushing TD, maybe 2. Kyler Murray makes my lineup at quarterback number 1 this week. Running back number 1, subject to change. I believe I'm saying his name correctly. Tyler Allgeier. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, if I'm saying that incorrectly. Spell it out for me with every single syllable. But I'm going to say it's Allgeier for now. Value pick here again for the Atlanta Falcons going up against the LA Chargers, who do not have all their key pieces on the defensive front to stop Tyler Allgeier in this matchup in RB1. Bounce back game. We need him to perform, though. This is kind of a stingy pick. Cordero Patterson's, back practicing. If he's back in the game, this will definitely be changed because Cordero is going to get, if not all the bulk of the touches this week. So we're going to monitor that. If Cordero's back, we're going to change up Allgeier. Probably go with somebody else as a value pick. So stay tuned to that in the comments. Going on to running back number 2, Ramondre Stevenson. Love this pick. Ramondre Stevenson for the New England Patriots has been Timothy Duncan the third since week 2. He has gotten over 22 fantasy points every single game since week 2, which is nuts. And he's still only valued at $6,200. Like Austin Eckler is up there valued at $8,700 when Ramondre Stevenson is putting up basically the same amount of numbers as him, and he's worth $2,000 less. Mind blowing to me. Like definitely take him week 9 here against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have a good front, so that's kind of scary with DeForest Buckner up there stopping the run. I'm going with him nonetheless. He has not stopped running up the fantasy points for us. We roll him into week 9. I already touched on wide receiver 1, DeAndre Hopkins. He's gotten over 11 targets each of the last 2 games that he's been back. I believe that trend continues into a Seattle team that has shown that they can really run with that division. Seattle's in first in that division. This is an NFC West matchup here. Both teams need to keep winning. Well, the Seahawks need to keep winning games. The Cardinals need to somehow find a way to start winning games. I think they do that with DeAndre Hopkins this week. Wide receiver number 2. Sorry, Minnesota fans. It's not Justin Jefferson. We cannot afford him. Terry McLaurin. This is a stingy game here. I do like Justin Jefferson, a couple of other receivers in the Minnesota-Washington Commanders matchup. TJ Hawkinson, now a Minnesota Viking. Will he get the targets? It wouldn't surprise me, but I feel like it's just too early, too little too late for him to know the scheme of things. Granted, his words, it is still football, but it's tough to go into another, team's facility, learn the playbook, do all that in a matter of like 4 days. So we're not going to go with TJ Hawkinson here, but we will go with Terry McLaurin. Getting the ball from Tyler Heineke, the former Minnesota Viking. Screams Washington Commanders win this game. I like Terry McLaurin here putting up 20, maybe getting over 100 yards, give us that bonus. Going with Terry McLaurin this week against the Minnesota Vikings. Wide receiver 3. Got to pay us. Can't. If I told you all the picks, I would give away my lineup, and then it'd be basically worthless. If you want it, I'll tell you. But I'll give you a hint. He is on the opposite team of the Arizona game. But you got to do your own research for that. Tight end. Love this pick. Absolutely love this pick. Tyler Conklin going up against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills have shown that they literally are point machines in the NFL. They can't be stopped by anybody. I don't know a single defense that can stop the Buffalo Bills. So the Jets are going to have to match that. And Zach Wilson loves Tyler Conklin. Tyler Conklin's put up a lot of numbers in the past recent games. I do not think that trend stops against Buffalo, who, like I said, this is an interdivisional game. Jets versus Bills. Will the Jets prevail after losing last week against New England? Will they prevail against Buffalo? We shall see. If they do, hopefully Tyler Conklin has a big part of that doing. Flex position, like I said, if I gave away all these people, I'd be giving away my entire lineup, which would defeat the purpose of a lottery game. Pay me. If you want it, I'll give you another hint. He is in the AFC. I think it's the South. Yep, it's the AFC South. So do your research. Who's valued there? AFC South. But I'm not going to tell you who it is. Defense, special teams. This is another one that I don't love this pick, but it's good based on monetary value. This is the second cheapest defense. Carolina Panthers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow likes to get sacked a lot. Like, he's just like, come on, defensive end, sack me. Please sack me. DeForest Buckner, please sack me. Joey Bosa, please sack me. Does Carolina have a guy that can get in there and sack Joe Burrow? I don't know. But what I do know is that Joe Burrow loves to get sacked, and that trend, I believe, will continue into week 9. Basically going on value here, right? So we fit all these high key players in the lineup, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Terry McLaurin. By taking a cheap defense like Carolina, we kind of have to cross our fingers and hope that they get those sacks. That's what I'm looking at for points-wise. I don't think they're going to keep the score down, but if they get enough sacks to equate to the monetary value that they're based at, they're at $2,300, then that's all we really need out of the Carolina Panthers defense, special teams this week. Maybe a couple blocked kicks, maybe one, forced fumble recovery, get to 8 points, 10 points. That's all we're looking for, and we'll hopefully get this lineup into the 200 category, which we've been chasing all year. That is it. Running down the stat sheet here, we got Kyler Murray, Tyler Allgeier, Ramondre Stevenson, DeAndre Hopkins, Terry McLaurin, wide receiver 1 and flex spot. Not telling you. If you want to, hit us up and we'll let you know. Tyler Conklin at the tight end position, and the Carolina Panthers versus Cincinnati Bengals defense, special teams in that slot. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to today's video. Appreciate it so much. Thanksgiving is coming up in the next couple weeks. We will be doing a Thanksgiving special. A lot more things to come from this channel. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. We'd appreciate it. Like I said, make sure you drop a heart and a W to Hero Spells in the comments. We'd really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day, an even better weekend, and we will see you on Sunday.